Just had to make sure I couldn't hear my fucking self talk. Let's just get straight into topics, bro. We're not doing the whole intro.
Nah.
Oh,
Welcome.
we have that for the people.
What we called? The Circus Podcast.
Last 5 episodes, I've been trying to do an intro, and you man are like,
Nah, this is the intro. Welcome, guys. This is the Circus Podcast, joined by it's your boy Wham. We have the valiant Nin Stars in the corner and TJ King at the bottom.
To my fans.
to my fans.
Oh, is that how you want to shoot your subscribers? Unsubscribe, right? Anyway, first topic.
What's topic? Who wants to start? Because I got a topic. Well, we all got topics, but who wants to
Let's
start?
start with that then.
My topic?
Yep.
Cool. Stinky people. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about why I hate them. Yeah.
Is that a topic?
Any views we had left?
All our views were stinky people.
So,
bro,
okay. The thing is, my nose don't work.
Wait, you're just gonna hijack his topic?
That's crazy. You're gonna hijack my.
Yeah, I will. So
Aaron.
basically, my gripe is, if I smell you, that means it's bad. That's the be all end all. Because my nose does not work at all for any scenarios. That's
Your nose don't work.
Nah, I don't know what it is. Maybe I broke it when I was younger or some shit, but it doesn't.
Broke it when you're younger.
Like I have like minus 70%, 75% reduction. Like, so that means usually when
your shit smells.
So that's why I spritz up like heavy. So I can smell it myself, and then people are like, "Oh shit, I can, they know when I'm coming because they can smell it from like meters away." If that makes sense.
They know when you're what now?
You know what? Berlizzi was talking about this. Berlin was talking about this. Why you have to make?
I was gonna talk about it, but I was like, bro.
No.
I was gonna talk about that. He already spoke about it on his podcast.
Yeah, so he spoke about it. So why don't we speak about it?
This is our perspective.
The perspective of why we have to make everything crazy.
We were talking about stinky people. Let me finish this topic.
All right. Speak your truth, bro. Speak your truth.
Okay, so let me speak. So coming from someone who always has to smell fucking nice, right?
I had to pull it up.
Props.
You
You thought topics. Yeah, let me say that real quick.
I made sure I had this on my thing. And I don't really fuck with Hugo Boss. They can suck my nuts. But I only buy
no sponsors by Hugo Boss.
Out
the window, they're gone.
But if you need sponsors, come to my channel.
Never go to his channel. He's a racist.
Shut up.
Anyway, I usually get like Diptyque or something like that because only because of smell. And it's wicked, right? And it lasts for a fucking month.
Have any of you had 1 million by like Paco Rabanne? Is it Paco Rabanne?
That used to be your iconic smell.
That was so beautiful, honestly.
It's basic though. I can't lie. It's
What do you
like here's the thing, right?
Well, okay.
Here's my opinion on it. If everyone smells like it and everyone buys it and everyone wears it, the smell is not distinguishable.
But that's how trends happen. Because it's a good thing.
Because here's the thing, right? If you go past someone and you smell like rhubarb, pear, and strawberries, right? No one else has smelled that. So you'll go past and they're whipping their head around like, yo, what the hell is he wearing? Yeah?
Yeah.
If you go past and you smell like Lynx Africa, you smell like Brute, you smell like
but you can't sit here and tell me Lynx Africa. You can't sit here and tell me Lynx Africa smells nasty, bro.
Next topic.
Nah. Don't hold me like this. Don't hold me like this.
It smells nasty, but it smells like Hold the
It's no. I'd rather smell Lynx Africa than stink.
Like wood, man.
Then BO.
But obviously, that ultimately don't make sense.
How? In what way? Would you rather? Okay.
Obviously, I'd rather smell like Lynx Africa, but I don't agree with the way where just because you wear something like Lynx Africa means you're basic. Like,
there we go.
It's just fundamental. Bro, it's just fundamental.
It's
like you're covering bases, like cool.
You smell clean, like, at least bare minimum.
Okay, yeah, no, smelling clean is fine. But what I'm saying, if you're trying to get,
but you're slandering that.
If you're trying to get to that next echelon, yeah, don't be smelling like everyone else. Like you can smell nice, obviously. That's like a good step, especially for some men, because some men just smelling nice is hard for them.
But I guess
they leave the house stink. They go in public, they stink. Yeah.
This is then going into the like.
Nice is just good enough for some men. There's a next echelon of I don't want to smell nice. I want to smell different. The same as clothes. It's like dressing nice is cool.
I was literally about to say
But
that.
dressing different is like that next echelon. So it's like, not saying you have to.
What's with this? Speak your truth now.
If you've got a girl, right, go out with your girl and be like, let's smell stuff, and whatever she fucks with, you wear that. Because if she likes it,
I don't like that way of thinking. But
no. Obviously, what I'm saying is like that's if you haven't got any like thought process of your own, and you're just going and buying whatever you see on the shelf. You know what I mean?
Step one, get a girl. Step two,
so what I'm saying, step one, get a girl. You can't do that.
We're stuck on step one. Now wait. I want to hear Nabil's opinion on this because obviously you have some kind of gripe.
You're Russian.
Nah, you're saying okay. By Links Africa, you smell basic, and if you wanna go to the upper echelon, then you delve into like, say for example, in your case, diptyque. I think there's nothing wrong with just being like that bog standard per se. Like if you're just regular,
I'm not hating on you.
You are hating. You are hating.
Like I personally don't want to smell like
But then you see how now that moves away from basic. That's now a scent. Like you don't want to smell like
the scent preference, right? Because some guys love smelling like wood. Pause.
Belize's on the line.
Facts. Should have that nigga on speed now.
Just cherry oak
to draw.
Like,
anyway,
but how many of guys like perfume says musk, oak, cherry? Like
I feel like the word musk is nuts. Like not on some like home.
It is nuts. Like, it's crazy.
Musk is nuts.
You should say musk in brackets.
But this is the problem. We have associated some words as negative, with a negative connotation, if that makes sense. Musk is still scent. See, yeah, even fire.
It never ends. It
never ends. It's a never-ending cycle. We're just
because there are some stuff that I can't lie are definitely fire things to say.
Nah, it depends on the context. Because if you're saying, "Oh yeah, this wood is hard," that's nuts. That is nuts.
What context is that good?
The only context that's good,
I know you ain't going
on a construction site, and let's say it rained the day before, and you had a tarpaulin over it, and they're going on the construction site, and they're just checking if like any moisture's gone through to. Pause.
This material, this material's really good.
You see, you can say that, yeah. But then it's also why you're avoiding the word. It's you. The term, the same terminology is gonna get the same understanding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
So, but they don't complain when they look at you left.
No, but this is the problem. We ourselves have made it.
TJ, random man in Greg's. When I was like, "Can I get two of them? Two of what?" And I'm like, two of them.
See, but you set yourself up. You wanted the sausage roll.
Look at me when I asked for sausage, bro. I want 2 sausage rolls. Just give me that.
I wanted to.
Looking at me funny. You works.
I wanted to draw a scenario where but I'm gonna leave it up. I'm gonna leave it this for another day.
Oh.
I'm gonna leave that for another day. I'm gonna leave it for another day.
I'm getting decent. But anyway, as my topic on stinky people, just not to go for too long.
How did we delve off that?
My whole thing was like, obviously I get you can go nose blind, right? But do you have no family members and no friends that have told you, yes, stink? Because I know here's the thing. When you're surrounded by people who will tell you, yo, this is fucked up, you should have done that, you should get on your shit, or you shouldn't dress like that, or you've got something on your face, or do you have any perfume, have you sprayed that? When you've got people around you that will tell you stuff like this, who aren't afraid that they're going to offend you, then that's different. And it's like, some people don't have that group around them, because some people have people around them who
well, it's hard because it's like you have to be somewhat close to the person, and because like imagine you're at work and someone stinks, you're not gonna just be like, yeah, you smell,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe you'll be like, what's that smell? But I wouldn't even bring it up because really it doesn't affect me when I go home type shit.
Nah, I ain't gonna bait no one out. I'm about to say, is anyone at work I can think of?
I'll let someone else do that shit, honestly.
Nah, everyone just have a conversation. Everyone's been smelling nice, you know? Everyone's taking showers.
It's so hard because then it's like...
You make the effort to go. The thing is, it's an effort thing, right? Because as you said, you can go around when they're like Links Africa or whatnot. But TJ, you've got diptyque. TJ, you've got like the billion different ones in your bag, right?
Yeah.
So you make the concerted effort to leave the house and be like,
but then it's hard because then you're working. You're working. So it's like, regardless, you're gonna sweat up a storm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, but
it's then
it's as
But then
having the
I don't
knowledge
believe
of.
someone could go from like you having a shower in the morning to stinking by the end of a
it
shift.
depends
No
if you use
matter what
deodorant.
you
Some people don't
They
use
can, because
deodorant.
some people, not only that, and some people BO is crazy. But not only that, but if you know your BO is that bad, then have precautions. Go around with extra shit on you so you don't stink. Don't just be like, oh, I've got bad BO and walk around like a sweatshop. The
This
fuck?
is a nuts topic.
It's
Bro,
Stinky
no.
people. Sorry, this is
No,
just
it's,
and we've
crazy.
genuinely made it a
it's a
10-minute
We're
here's the
discussion
thing.
and
this is the
counting.
first
It's
topic
a
we bring up.
thing
Nothing
that
tame, just
some man
stink.
them. It's a thing that some man them need to hear, because unfortunately a lot of women don't deal with this issue, because a lot of women don't sweat like that. Yeah, a lot of guys deal with this issue where they just walk around and they think, oh, I can just Rambo it and just walk around stinking. No, you can't,
Rambo.
nigga.
Rambo is
You
nuts.
can't. You stink.
No, but the problem
It's
is
upbringing,
people don't
but
tell
yeah,
those people.
continue.
And I can't lie, you can't tell somebody.
Nah, let Nabil yap. Let Nabil yap.
Nabil, yap.
Yeah. No, I don't really have a
Go ahead.
I just
Nah,
have a
continue.
banner at the bottom saying yap incoming
Yap,
or something, bro.
just a caution sign.
Warning,
warning.
skip to this timestamp.
That's nuts. Like,
Yeah,
continue.
I don't think everyone tells, like, say someone did like well and truly stink. I don't think people would tell them they stink.
Nah.
Exactly.
Honestly,
So
I
they'll
wouldn't
forever
either.
stink, and the problem is continued.
People are too nice, and it's
But
like,
then this is down to
you know,
family. This is down to family.
It
Why is it
Nah,
my
say you
job?
live on your own. Say
Ah.
you live on your own.
But then
And
like I
now-
said, it still goes down to family, because that should have been slapped out of you
that should
from
have
young.
been like axed
That should have
from
been
the get go.
done, unless they
Yeah.
became like frownsy when they moved up. And when I mean frownsy, I mean like, oh,
Rousey.
it's a
Yeah, what's that?
terminology. Shush. You can Google it. It's more of the fact that like you have your sort of like home sort of rules. Like obviously when they're at home and stuff like that, and then when they move out and fuck off and do what they want to do, then
Yeah.
they're skipping out on showers, or they're skipping out on deodorant, or they're so on and so forth. And some people become lax when they move out. Like same way dishes aren't washed or clothes are left on the floor because they don't have someone like kind of like telling them, oh, go do this, do that. It's hard. It's a hard situation, I'm thinking, because there's like some people move out and their mum still washed their clothes when they were still, kind of doing that. And shit like that. It really depends, honestly.
It is who you surround yourself with as well, because I'm trying
That
to think
too.
why.
I think it's just keeping up like what's it called, discipline in your own self.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
keeping up the fact that you shower on
And appreciating like cleaning and all that sort of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like some people don't
Cleanliness
really
is
do
a
that.
going out
beautiful thing, bro.
presentable, like just so people
that
want to
too.
be around.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you'll notice, like, every 2 seconds, like people are shifting away or whatnot when they're having a conversation with you.
Yeah.
Saying, like,
Yeah, bro. It's
yeah.
like you have to be knowledgeable of that stuff, and it's
And
like the best compliment in the world is when someone says you smell nice.
yeah,
As
but
much as, like,
I guess some
I hate
people
to be
just
that
don't
guy,
care.
but I'm
though.
used to it now.
Some
I'm
people
used
just
to
don't
it.
care.
But it's like
Man's flexing his own ego on podcasts. Crazy.
you have to,
Right.
right? But it's like, bro,
ramen.
when someone says that, like, I remember what was the first thing I got? I think Millions was actually the first thing I got, right?
I got gifted
So
that.
your cousin
I
is
got
also
gifted
way.
that
Yeah,
shit.
that's it,
Yeah.
but I got it once, and then after that, I think I got unfortunately, I got given a Hugo Boss, but I wasn't mad at it. I was like, thank you for it, right? But like after you start testing different, like, I guess you could call it palettes, right? You get used to a certain smell, and everything smells like this, smells like cherry oak or whatnot, and then you go wherever you go, and you're like, oh, they do different mixtures. They're doing vanilla and like oak, and they're doing like strawberry with tobacco and this and that. And different places have these crazy different scents that you've never smelled, but they smell amazing. And then you try them out, and you're like, oh, different.
I think it's
concentration,
also
whatnot,
like
and
matching the vibe that you're going for, if that makes sense.
yeah. You
Say
can.
like you're going for like a professional dinner, you don't want to smell playful. I don't know how to like.
No, you need like no. I see what you're saying though. Like there's a pheromone you want to give.
Playful. What
Like,
smell is playful?
You give off like more of
I don't know
a
how to
What
explain it, but,
sweet?
like, say for
not
example,
sweet, but more of a fresh. Can you imagine, like, this is a crazy one, but like if you got a cucumber, right? And no. Hear me out. Hear me out on this one. Hear me out on this one. Yeah.
Nah, I get what you're saying.
But
Yeah.
can you imagine if you got cucumber and then you got like a rose petal and just that kind of like fresh grass kind of smell, like just like the fresh kind of like fresh from a cucumber where it almost smells
Yeah, I
like
know you
nothing.
know what he's talking about.
I don't.
And then like a
I'm
rose
lost.
where it's like that hint of like the hint of
So
flavor.
do you mean
Nothing crazy, just like a hint. You need something like that's not too aggressive. If you're going to be sitting down next to people, you're not trying to douse yourself in fucking perfume. Just a hint, just something that's not as aggressive.
yeah, you don't want
as
to overpower nothing,
Like, you're right.
but
yeah,
then
of course, yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know if this is like if I'm explaining it well, but like someone out there probably understands what I'm saying.
Oh well.
it's not me. Well, I'm not one of
Fresh
them.
grass. I had to say fresh grass. The cucumber
Fresh grass.
analogy was a bit sus. I can't
Yeah,
lie.
not even. It wasn't sus. I just didn't get it. But that's just me. I'm slow like that. Phone a friend.
Yeah, so that
Lizzie
was
just
my
rang.
topic. I've got two more, but we're gonna alternate. So
Nabil.
Nabil,
I knew you were gonna
Oh,
free ball
let
it to the
me-
bill. That's why I said it. That's why I said his name.
Green FN.
I was thinking. You think?
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that, bro.
Alright, it's kind of a boring topic, but I'm thinking maybe there's some interesting discussion. Do you think drill music is negative? Like, has a negative impact on
Impact-wise
people?
or
Yeah,
just
impact.
viewed?
Impact.
Yes, because the way I see all these little gremlins at the back of the bus, like singing all these
They're fucking
having
like
out
real, like,
loud, like just
legs
playing
wide open on
their
the back
shit
of the
songs.
bus.
Legs
Bare
up.
with a hoodie on.
And yeah, they got their hoodies on, like they're
Taking up all the
tough.
space in the back of the
And
bus with their hood rich.
and it's disgusting. I hate hearing it. I hate it. But then obviously, I'm minding my business. I have my headphones in. I put on noise cancellation. That shit is gone. But then it's still annoying to the other people who kind of just like want to go through their day. They obviously came from work. They're riding a bus, which is already an L. Like, you know, just they don't have their own car for their own privacy and all that sort of shit. So they have to go home with these absolute muffins. And then what does it benefit, bro? Like, yes, you're listening to music out loud. Your friends can hear it, but at the same time, like, bro, you can do that at home. You can do that outside.
But you're just vibing.
You're just vibing on a bus, bro, on a public bus.
Bro, don't
like,
act
know
like
your limits,
bro.
bro.
Yes, 7, 8, and 9.
The same
that
way.
You, bro.
No,
the same
that
way.
was never me, bro.
I'm thinking about it this way.
What?
Do you like it when kids are running rampant? Do you like it when kids are running rampant on the bus or screaming?
I don't like
it.
I don't like it, yeah. But when it starts like, say for example, they start pushing and shoving other people, that's when I'll be like, yo, relax,
like
there's
shots.
other people on the bus. But then say for example, it's like
bro. They can do what they want. They can kill someone on the bus.
They can do what they want, bro.
Nah, because I'm like, it reflects
I'm
badly on the youth, bro.
It's not my problem. I'm not getting involved. I'm not Superman, Captain America out here.
Yeah, I ain't solving the problem, but still, it's annoying.
You're right, bro.
What do you think, man? Because I know you're strong opinionated on the youth.
Oh, bro.
Exactly.
No. But I think it's like getting influenced by any type of media, right? Like you should be able to watch something aggressive on TV or watch anything on TV and not let it influence you IRL. The same way you can watch a billion like crime dramas, crime documentaries, and not be like, I'm gonna go out there and kidnap someone. You know what I mean?
But the same way,
there's
role models, bro.
There are role models, but what I'm saying is you should be able to separate what you watch versus what you do. But what you listen to versus
kids,
what you do.
It's kids, they're taking
Obviously,
info.
Kids are impressionable. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And again, though, it is your upbringing because, bro, I didn't listen to flowery ass Beethoven when I was a kid. Yeah, I'd play some instruments, but it wasn't like, everything.
Yeah, but you argue you listen to like short R&B on the radio now.
People who brought me up.
I did that. So
it was the people who brought me up again. So it's like I was brought up somewhere where you kind of know right from wrong. So yeah, you might listen to some crazy Eminem music when you talk about doing this and doing that to people. But it's not like I'm going to go out on the street and then repeat the same things I hear in the song or act like that. It's like, no, I just listen to it because I like the tune and I like the way this guy raps. I don't need everyone else on the street to listen to what Skepta's saying or what Stormzy's saying back in the day. It's like, no, I've got a pair of earphones because I like the music, and that's it. Obviously, these kids got their own agendas where it's like they want to act hard, or these rappers will always talk about this and that. But it's like these rappers can talk about this and that
I'm
because
thinking it's
half
just like,
rappers are capping. Like they'll talk
yeah.
about being hard, but they're like, bro, I live in a gated community. Number one, I don't want none of my kids getting into none of this shit. And they all talk about, oh, it was hard back in the day, and now I'm better now. And they ain't going back there, bro. You're getting gas because I live in Peckham. No, bro. They ain't never coming through Peckham to see
Yeah.
your dumbass, bro. It's just like,
It's like
it's
even
like,
like, for example, Future. He says like, oh, he quit drugs time ago, but he still has to like keep it up the fact that
yeah.
he's like what
And
him
he like
and does
40.
like barely, yeah. But then even for example, he was surprised when, for example, there was Juice WRLD said, oh, he started lean because of Future, and Future was surprised.
He started what?
And then, huh?
He started
Lean.
what?
Lean, drinking lean. Juice WRLD.
It's like cough syrup, TJ.
Oh, didn't he die to it?
He died to a drug overdose
An
because he was
OD,
tired of it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought he died to lean.
He had like too much on his
Nah.
brain.
Someone
He
that died
OD'd
to
as
lean
well.
though.
Yeah.
But then,
Yeah.
OD is just like purple cough syrup you used to have as a kid, and imagine putting Sprite in that as
Yeah.
basic.
And then just like swallow it. Dirty Sprite.
Dirty Sprite, bro. It's like, bro. When I found that out, I was like,
Yeah, I thought that was bare underwhelming. Like,
yeah, like that's
What?
it. Like, go explain
I
it.
mean,
oh, you're mixing
lean.
it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
lean is just cough syrup and Sprite.
But I guess it must, the fizz must, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't really care, to be honest.
You know, that's city.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Like some people just on.
All right, on to the main course.
What's
Onto
your
the main
topic?
course.
Main course, yeah. Okay.
I found
This
this
topic is
very
underwhelming.
perplexing.
Yeah.
P. Diddy
Oh.
lawsuit.
As soon as you said his name, I was like, oh, and don't forget Meek Mill.
I mean,
Cheek
he's
Mill.
involved, but the whole
Cheek
to give
Mill.
a summary for the viewers. So basically, there's a lawsuit going out by another rapper who was recruited by P. Diddy.
Is it another
saying
rapper or is it? I swear it was his producer.
It's someone called Lil something. I don't know. I don't really.
Little, yeah.
Honestly, I don't know the whole thing. I kind of just took the facts and I kind of ran with it. So the main kind of point is that P. Diddy was basically kind of grooming him to do homosexual acts, and I think he like kind of made him do it anyway. I was like showing him videos of like, oh yeah, this is me, it's fine. I like other people like doing it with other people and stuff like that. And Meek Mill was kind of one of those names. Yeah, Meek Mill was kind of one of those names who's brought up that was kind of like having like these kind of homosexual relationships with P. Diddy. Not that it's wrong, guys. We don't, I'm a supporter, but it's also just like
I ain't saying anything.
It's also the fact that he was kind of pushed towards it because it's Hollywood and it's okay. And I kind of thought about it in a way where it's like I'm not really surprised by it, but it's obviously just interesting to know, or kind of to obviously know that it's actually happening, to confirm that it's actually happening, because it's Hollywood at the end of the day. A lot of weird shit happens in Hollywood. What do you guys like?
I almost have no comment on it. I started seeing it go around. I was like, well, it was either two things. It was either Cat William was talking shit or everything.
No, but like you kind of
And it was like you could kind of see the truth in stuff he was saying. Like obviously, like Cat Williams loves to ramble, right? He's a professional rambler. But if someone comes out and says enough that other people are getting heated, it's like, if someone says, oh, you're gay, innit? And then you laugh it off, or someone says you're gay and then you take offense to it and then you start getting pissed off at it. It's like
the kind of like
the defensive
fire
type shit.
Yeah,
it's like, it's not that deep, bro. Why are you taking offense to it? Is there a reason you're getting so protective, defensive over this? What's going on? Yeah. So it kind of felt like that because when he came out talking about, oh, this rapper, that person, that celebrity, and then you have some people who didn't say anything and some people who got mega defensive over it. It's like, bro, if it's nothing to do with you, or if it's not true, then it's not true. But for you to get defensive about it, it begs the question, why are you getting defensive about it? And then obviously this coming out, it's like,
Nigga didn't want to be
and then
caught. He didn't want to be caught or some shit, to be honest.
and then there's the Joe Rogan thing going around.
What's the Joe Rogan?
No, not the Joe Rogan thing,
Huh?
but there's his podcast that literally just came out maybe today, I think.
Oh, 3 hours with like Cat Williams or something.
Yeah, so I
I'm yet
haven't
to watch
watched that, so I'm gonna watch that.
Is it gonna be the
Yeah.
same of like I don't
It's probably
really
gonna be the
expect
same
anything
thing.
new.
I've been hearing a lot, like even
I just wait for
50
a
Cent
summary.
was saying 50 Cent was saying stuff about P. Diddy from time ago. So it's like,
But
you
it's
know?
kind of like
I think
you
okay, let's delve into a more interesting topic. How many rappers do you think swing that way? Like, if you were to put a percentage,
if we're
number
talking
on it.
about, but the thing is, the kind of reason why I'm not really surprised is because P Diddy has that kind of influence. Does that makes sense?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it kind of depends on like who's kind of on that tier. Because when I think of P Diddy, I'm thinking of like untouchable people like Pharrell Williams, for example. Obviously, he could be whatever, but like it's at the same time.
He's defo
Huh?
swings.
Sorry, open a new tab accident. Yeah, but it kind of they could be doing anything, and we
Yeah.
wouldn't know until someone else speaks out about it, or who's in that space. That makes sense. So
I guess it
I
begs
think
the
no one's gonna
question.
speak out about it though.
Yeah,
because
I
it's
don't think
gonna-
anyone's
it's
gonna
gonna
speak out about it,
damage
so-
like the
even
whole
this
brand.
guy, bro. I don't expect this guy to win this lawsuit, if anything, really and truly, because
They expect what?
the
Huh?
guy who sued P Diddy to win the lawsuit, I don't expect him to.
No.
But and then like obviously, whatever future he had is now crushed or whatever. But you know,
Because like someone like P. Diddy's got lawyers, and you're gonna get
he's got
absolutely
so
drilled
many
into the
people on
ground,
his
so you're
belt.
done.
So it's like,
Yeah.
Is it almost
Bro,
worth
into
it?
the mic, bro. Into the mic. What on?
TJ, yeah, you want to keep moving around and your
bomb.
bomber classing pot? Like, I was like, whoa,
I'm
whoa.
Okay, he's getting static mic.
Jesus
Static.
Christ.
Like it just sits there.
My fault. I can move with
Yeah,
you.
so
Hey.
you know what Joe Rogan says on his podcast, where he's like, if you want to just make sure it's like a fist away when you're okay.
The thing is, I would like to hold it, but I need like a better.
how about
Anyway,
you
why are
keep
we
it
talking
there?
about this?
Out here doing podcast maintenance.
You're the one talking about it. You brought it up there.
Because you
Anyway.
keep zooming.
Because
Are we done? All right, cool. Next.
What's the next topic? I think is it back to me or what?
Yeah. Back to you.
Okay. So my next topic,
If
right,
it's some bullshit.
it's kind of like mixed between two things, right? And it's
Mhm.
funny because I don't know which one to start because both of them are like one of them's interesting.
Is
normal
it
question.
one of the same
Second one
things?
is not. So they have something to do with each other, but they also have nothing to do with each other.
All right, we'll
So
find
one
out.
is like people who have like baby fever and don't understand dealing with children is like one of the most difficult things in the fucking world.
I disagree.
Anyway, coming from the guy
Whoa,
who
what
knows-
statement do you disagree?
No. Let me continue. You can
What,
disagree. in a
raise
Resident
it?
second.
Devil's Advocate.
You can disagree in a second. My opinion on it, yeah, coming from a guy with a mum who had 9 siblings, dad who had 11 siblings, and my family had like 6, 5 or whatnot. Yeah,
Got a whole football team on your
Facts,
side.
bro. What the hell? You
I've
got
got-
bench warmers. You
lineage.
got reserves.
every team, right? I've got cousins who are 40 years old.
You got physio niggas like.
It's not.
Chefs.
Right? I've got uncles
Chefs.
who are like, I got uncles who are 75 or whatnot. But it's like
Bamba.
coming
That's a
from
W
someone with
family
a big
still.
family,
Like
it's a
Wingspan.
W. It's a W, right? Having a big family is nice. But dealing with kids is a challenge. And to say it's not is stupid. And to see a kid and be like, oh my god, I want a kid so bad. It's like it's nice to want a kid, right? It's a different thing. Me and Nabil spoke about this. It's a different thing having the resources to deal with a child because I can't lie, personal opinion. If you're gonna bring a child to the world and not make sure that the child's basic needs are covered and the child doesn't want for anything, stuff like that, then bro, you're selfish. It's what I said to Nabil was it's the equivalent of having a pet and only feeding it once every other day because you can't afford pet food. So it begs the question, why did you get the pet? when you're just buying it, and there's a much bigger difference between.
But then there's
getting
so
a
many
pet,
circumstances that you have
obviously,
to
right?
think about.
Because here's the thing: you're holding that baby for 9 months, right? As a woman, you hold a baby for 9 months, so there's a lot of other stuff that goes with it. Who did you choose to have the child? Did a mistake happen? Did the guy not want to be there? He's a shit guy anyway. Shit like that happens, right? Or do you have family to help you take care? Now, I understand that mistakes like that happen. What I'm saying is, if it's not a mistake and it's a case of you doing it because you wanted a child, but you're still not in a position, that's when it's different. Because if it was like, oh, I was taking, what's it called, those pills, Plan Bs or whatever, or like whatever the pills are called. But if you were taking that and you still had a kid, and you're like, I'm keeping the kid, fair on you, and then the guy wants to be shit, then it's a difficult situation, hoping that you have like family and friends to help take care of you. But if you wanted a kid, and let's say you're not really living that well yourself, I think that should be like, you should be able to live semi-comfortable yourself, so that when the kid comes, you're not like, oh, I can't buy a stroller for the kid, or I can't do this because I can't afford it for the kid. Like the basic stuff, let that be covered, and then have your kid. But I don't feel like you should be wanting to have one if you ain't covered yourself yet or your partner yet, and it's not stable there. But go on, Nabil. I know you've got something to say because I can feel you. You're on it. You're on it.
I feel like I see it as like, obviously having a child is a challenge, right?
Yeah.
But then for me, it's like, oh, if you're going to have a child, you have to be like almost over prepared for the child per se.
Yeah.
And then a lot of it's also nowadays, especially nowadays, if you don't have like family backing, the expenses that a child like brings along is insane.
Insane, yeah.
Especially, for example, even like say medical bills, something we don't have to worry about in the UK. But then say in the US, say your child, for example, injures themselves, or you injure yourselves, now you're at work with another 15K debt. How much would that, for example, slide like your whole child upbringing, for example?
And just
Or
having
like,
a baby in the hospital alone, like the memes that is like, oh, you had a baby, well done, here's 70K or like 100K for the
oh
baby. And it's like, you have
It's
insurance
like,
for that?
I think it's literally wild. The second you give birth, I think they give you
On God.
like
100K for
the
childbirth.
second,
Like
the second
Philip,
the mother gives birth, the doctor comes to you
they
with a
walk in the
bill
room and they give you a bill,
Like
because
they fling out the
literally, yeah. Like TJ, I thought it
because
was
you
a
have
joke.
to rent
My
the
woman was talking
hospital
about
room
it,
that you're in, bro.
it 100K for a
every
hospital
night,
room.
and everything, the IV you're paying for, everything in that.
Nah,
the
insurance
paracetamol
must
stuff.
cover that shit, bro.
Sometimes
No,
insurance
most
covers
people
some
don't have it.
things, but
Like,
most people don't. Yeah.
Because insurance depends on how well your job. Say, for example, you got a 30K job, then maybe, and it's an actual secure job, then maybe you have insurance to cover you. But even then, it will be now taken out of your salary. Do you see what I'm saying? And then, say, for example, you don't have like a proper job.
London, beautiful for it, honestly.
Look at this. Look at
NHS,
this. So,
love that shit.
I'll give you this down for you, right? So average cost of childbirth. Now, I don't know if these numbers are accurate right now, but it says
For the US, right?
Yeah, but it says 2022, and we know how inflation happens, so you could probably add 10K to this, yeah? But it says childbirth, 18,000.
What country is this?
This is in America. So insurance, 2.5, right?
Mm-hmm.
V delivery, 14.5, 2.5K, yeah? With insurance, and cesarean, 26,000.
Yeah, but cesarean is less likely, isn't it?
That's if.
So let's say ballpark, you're paying around, let's say 18K.
And I think
go
this
to
is
the
just
hospital.
a childbirth.
Expect
This is not including the days and the nights you have to stay in the hospital and everything else. So.
The ambulance ride to the hospital.
Hotel rooms are £100. There's no way a hospital room. Okay, I know it's a hospital, but still, what, 10K a night per hospital per fucking night? That's crazy.
Bro, and I feel like they charge you for the air you breathe in there.
Yeah, like what? That's insane.
Because the ventilation's running, bro. You're paying
ventilation. Like that costs like 10K,
bro. And then the maids that are on the clock for you, and then the bed sheets you're sitting on,
their salary is poor.
IV drip,
their salary is poor.
They have to replace every single equipment that they plug into you for sanitary reasons.
They dash that in a bin, DJ.
Fair enough. But then are you telling me all of that equates to 10K per night?
That's 18K just for having a child if you stood on the floor, TJ. and you walk to hospital.
Bro, I'm better off not having one, bro. What's the point? Like, at this point, it's like, what's the point?
Like, if you're in the
I just rent one up.
have one.
I just adopt. I'll adopt.
It'd probably be the best thing in the world, right?
Yeah.
To have one, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not even taking that away because I definitely want kids at a certain point in my life. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. We'll see, right?
Don't go to America then.
But it's like, I feel like just be in a good position financially, and then that's it. Then do.
Yeah,
what
but
you
no one
want
has
in it.
that guarantee, you know. Like it's always just like.
So make it a guarantee. You
I
have to
think
like,
you can put yourself in a position to make it from like a 50%.
You think this is ego? Like, oh yeah, I'll just make it happen. Like, nigga, sometimes people just like in a unfortunate circumstance, isn't it?
Don't have, yeah, true. But
Like,
it's like,
imagine you have a countdown for 9 months right now. Like, shit is just not gonna work in your favor. You're not gonna be.
you gotta get off your fucking ass then.
Yeah.
You say that, but yeah.
TJ, if you got a kid in 9 months, you have to get off your ass and do something, or you just be another whatless dad.
Nigga thinks I'm gonna have a company like worth $1 million in 9 months.
It's like 5 seconds left in overtime. You have to think of something to do, bro.
Yeah, okay. What if you missed the buzzer beater? What then? You're stuck with a baby with no money.
Then you have to spend every second after that. Keep going.
All right. Well, if you and you niggas are in that situation, I'm gonna tell you the same thing. All right.
Yes.
Oh yeah, grind. Where's your $1 million company? You should have it by now. Should have it a month in. Fuck.
Now, I will do my second topic because my second topic went.
You might as well connect it.
This is funny. How many 10-year-olds could you beat?
Bro, that's not even a question.
No.
Infinite.
No.
10-year-olds.
Number one, you're a liar because you never met 10-year-olds. If you're saying infinite.
I was 10. I'm a former mind. Anyway.
I was.
That's what I'm saying, yeah? So, let's say you're in a room, right? White room, maybe 20 by 20 meters, right? There's a door in front of you. Every 10 minutes, they send through 3 10-year-olds, right? And
every 10 minutes?
Every 10 minutes, they send through 3, yeah? And you got bare hands. The first 5 rounds is bare hands, yeah? The next 5 rounds, they add another. So they add a 4th 10-year-old every 10 minutes. And then it increases. How many do you think you're getting through? We're not doing the math here. Just give me a number.
I've got a limited
it's
stamina.
Basically a stamina issue at that point. Yeah.
I think it's a stamina issue, but if it's bare hands.
Again, okay. Have I got infinite stamina?
Warning, this is going to get morbid.
Person.
Bro,
I think the first three is hard. It's difficult.
How? It's 10-year-old.
No. Hear me
Swipe
out.
their feet.
Hear me out. Realistically,
say for example, the
first 3 is going to be difficult on my heart, right? After I've got through the mental barrier of dealing with the first
wait, am I earning money after this? Am I earning money? Because then what's the point? I might as well just forfeit.
Okay, let's add money.
You're boring.
I'm beating 10-year-olds for fun.
Let's say analogy. Okay, let's say I didn't really want to add money to it.
Add money.
No, don't add money to it. How many can you beat?
How many could you?
I'll say the first 3. Okay, aside from
bloodlusted 10 years old. Bloodlusted.
Yeah, assuming they don't get distracted. Like
they're gonna trying to bite your fingers off.
What's the point?
They're gonna put their thumbs in your eyes and stuff.
I think the first 3 are gonna be hard. First of all, because you'll feel. But first of all, it's bare hands. Yeah. I'm thinking the second those 3, as soon as you take out one, snap his arm, and I've got a weapon, bro. Snap his arm and I'm gonna quit.
Yeah. That's the march, and this is what we're talking about.
Right. Bro, what else do you think about?
It's true, because after the first 3,
thinking about snapping kids' arms.
3, but you're in the zone. You're in the
zone, equipped with bones, bro.
You're kind of skitty now. You're like, you're
locked
ready for
in to fight 10-year-olds.
Bro.
Bro, best believe ribcage 1, ribcage 2, ribcage 3, Wolverine.
A
femur in my hand. John. This is what I said. It's a stamina issue, not a skill.
Yeah.
And I'll make sure when that door opens, I'm looking the next kid in his eyes with full bloodlust, telling him.
Where's my Bible, bro?
While licking the blood off my
Sharingan, bro. Because I was like,
licking the blood off my damn hands.
I said, what's that MMA fighter, BJ Penn, just licking my hands, bro?
Bro, tribal marks on my face. looking at him like, you're next.
Start
From
making
this-
tribal sounds. Start like him from fucking Wakanda.
Right. Hey, man, man.
Waiting for the next three.
You
to
don't
come
give
in.
it head.
Wow, them already.
Holy scriptures.
They
I
don't
bet
help
you
them
don't
kids
have-
in there.
You don't have one line memorized. you liar.
Bookmark. Shush.
You don't have one line memorized.
You
I haven't touched
remember
this
none of them. You're false. You're false.
Dust it off. I know that Bible's supposed to be red, but it's grey.
Red. It's the New Testament, nigga.
They have
It's the New
DLC.
Testament.
It's the new-
Man, do you know what he was under the table? He was taking a
It's the millennial book.
plastic off
It's
it.
the millennial
Taking a
book.
plastic off it, bro.
They got
Right.
the millennial terminology,
Nah,
so
it
I
was
can
finally
understand
broken.
it.
him on Christmas,
This
bro.
is-
He just unboxed.
The Gen Z book, bro. This is the one.
The Gen Z, bro.
God, dude.
I have this at my desk when
God,
you're
dude.
not talking about this.
What did that stupid thing TJ had? Together we're strong. Together.
No, what was the other one? Suffering from success. That's the only quote that I know from him.
Bro. But yeah, Nabil, what was you had a last topic?
Not really, more like a group of would you rathers.
Okay,
Let's
go
find
on.
out. Let me see some interesting ones. Never enjoy music
Okay,
again or food
podcast?
again.
You on the podcast?
TJ, are you done giving head, bro?
Like, what are you doing? What are my on your table?
Don't look up slow. You're gonna look into the camera.
Am I giving head? What kind of question? What kind of question?
That's not a question you're trying to ask her, man.
Why you got a note on your chair?
Talk your talk, bro. What's the would you rather? I'm listening.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Ask it.
Never enjoy music again or never enjoy food again.
Huh? Never enjoy music.
Never enjoy music, bro. What the fuck am I eating for?
Never enjoy music, bro.
Oh, you man are boring. All right, cool.
Boring.
Food.
You can eat smoothies the rest of your life.
Huh?
Damn it.
Eating bran or tofu, bro. What the hell?
Tofu is horrible. All right, would you rather the ability to effortlessly run 100 miles an hour or fly 10 miles an hour?
Effortlessly run. Bro, you know how nasty 100 miles an
I'll
hour
fly,
is
bro.
as a
I'll fly.
person.
I'll fly.
TJ,
I'll
you're
fly.
flying.
I don't know why you niggas
If a
don't
man
like
is
flying.
across the other side.
If
you
I
can
wanted
go
to
the
be somewhere, I can. Can you run across water? No. I can fly to France and back.
Oh, hold up. At
What?
100 miles an hour, you might be able to. I can't lie.
See how much
How
you need
fast
to run on water.
There's a human. TJ,
No, let's just
what do
assume-
you need
let's
under your
Let's assume to keep it safe, you cannot run on water.
And there
otherwise
you
what's
go.
the point?
I'm gonna fly to France. I'm gonna fly
20 to 30 meters
Baghdad.
a second? Nah, Nabil, we're doing this, yeah?
What do you mean?
Google,
Nah, I'm Game
how
Master.
fast in miles
Turn
an
your shit
hour is
off.
20 meters a second. You stupid little bastard.
Xbox turn off. I don't know what you say for Android.
Xbox, yeah, say that.
I don't know what you say
meters
for
a
Android.
second in miles per hour. That's 67 miles an hour, bro. Get the fuck off me.
No, you're
100
not
miles an
running.
hour?
You're not running on water, bro.
Nabil, you're running
No,
on
you're
water.
not running on
100 miles
water.
an hour.
One piece,
No,
you're
but-
sinking.
No, Nabil. 100
No,
miles an
no,
hour.
you don't
easy.
get to run on water, bro. Otherwise, what's the
Yeah,
point of
I
flying?
do.
No, what's the point of flying?
flying? Shut up. Shush.
It's my damn question. What do you mean?
No.
It's crazy. The hierarchy.
question
Your
isn't
opinion's invalid. All right, move on.
Okay.
Okay, would you rather pay for everything in pennies or have to use a pogo stick as your only method of transport?
Fuck me.
So,
Disgusting.
so this means
So I go to Selfridges, right?
so you say no.
And-
I'll tell you how bad it is.
I'm gonna do the pennies.
One sec.
And I'm-
How bad it is say for example, TJ, you want to go from your chair to the bed, it'll be like 2 pogo hops
Nah,
or like a
I
pogo hop.
refuse.
Wait,
I'm not
any-
pogo hopping
that bad.
anywhere.
Any you can't
I
you can't
take
like,
a piss and I come to my
Yeah,
house.
you
I
have
You have,
pogo
to, you have to
stick.
get your
Stairs,
pogo stick ready. You have to
Pogo
gear up,
stick
clink,
out.
clink, clink to the bathroom.
or pay
I'm
for
doing the pennies.
everything.
I'm doing the pennies.
Yeah, I'm doing
Everything in
pennies,
life
bro.
has to be paid in pennies.
Yeah,
So you're bringing up. So
Imagine.
you're going out to Nobu. You're bringing a barrel with you.
I have
like
to bring
call
a
me
barrel.
Donkey
It
Kong.
can't just.
Call me Donkey Kong, bro.
Can I die? There's
Eating
no
barrels
point.
up
There's no point. There's no point. There's actually no point. There's genuinely
I'll get
no
on
point.
top of the stairs.
I can't lie. I'm taking pogo stick. I'm taking.
There's no point, man.
No, I can't do pogo stick. Bro.
I'd rather just.
That's your whole
give
life,
it up.
Nabil. Nabil, at least you can live your whole life, and then when it comes to the payment,
What life are you living? You have to carry a barrel to pay for
Yeah,
things.
real
You
barrels.
can't pay online.
Yeah.
You have to get a barrel of pennies.
Shit, you can't pay online.
Yeah, you can't pay. No, yeah, everything just in pennies. Or if you're transferring online, it's penny by penny, which is pointless.
So if someone's like, "Oh, I need £100," I have to go 0.01, 0.01,
Yeah,
0.01.
My heart hurts. Just move on.
Yeah, I can't lie. That actually angers me, bro. Like, you got a better fucking question?
That was a good question.
me.
You know, you better boring. All right.
Nah.
Constantly be sticky all over your body, or constantly be itchy all over your body
Fuck
forever.
me. Why?
I hate these questions. I don't know where you got them from. I hate them.
I hate them so much because they require me to actually think, and I hate
have to
both
be
of them.
being itchy. I don't think you lot
But being
understand
sticky is
how
disgusting.
annoying. No, but being itchy, bro, it's insane. You drive.
How sticky we talking about? How sticky?
Okay, we're talking like, say for example, you're to pick up like this, it'll be stuck to you for like a good like, and you have to like yank it off type sticky.
Bro,
So
you just got glue. You got PVA glue.
You super glue. So you got fucking super glue on you.
Yeah, just to make it.
I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with these fucking questions, bro. I'm fucking hate them.
No, they're elite.
I'd rather be sticky because best believe being itchy is the worst.
Itchy will make you want to kill yourself, bro. I can't lie.
It will drive you insane.
Nah, but best believe it's sticky. Like, take it. Imagine trying to take off your clothes.
If I'm stuck to this chair, I'm not being itchy. I refuse to be itchy.
What about you, man?
Yeah, itchy's disgusting. I'd rather pick sticky. I can't lie. I hate you, but
could you imagine being?
Have fun trying
you're trying to have a conversation and you're doing. Bro,
so your skin is gonna peel off. You're gonna be like
you'll be red
bro,
all
just peeling
over.
your skin off.
You
bro.
have the most blisters and every. It'll be insane. I'd just rather just.
All right, next one. Would you rather be blind or deaf? He's deaf right now. Put your headphones on. Put your headphones on, bro.
Deaf.
Yeah, that's fair. I'd take the same.
I can't do not seeing, bro. That's disgusting. Shout out to my blind viewers. Huh? Blind viewers.
Crazy shout out. Crazy shout out. They didn't even click on this video. How can they click on this video? Neither of those audiences are clicking on this video because you know why?
Audio listeners, because we're number 1 on Spotify.
Wait.
You're taking it.
Listen to you. Sign language, you're a hater. That's crazy, bro.
Okay.
Please let this be the last one. I hate this.
No. All right. This one's semi-serious. Okay. No, how you're gonna die or when you're gonna die?
How?
When?
Philip, you're stupid.
Philip, you're dumb for that.
How you're gonna die?
Yeah.
How?
Say for example,
Nabil, tell him what you told me. Tell him what you told me.
Say for example, you see yourself die in a car accident. You
Calm.
think you're jumping in a car accident.
Calm. Bro, I can prevent it.
No, there is no prevention.
So you see yourself dying with a pole impaled in your chest.
Okay. Calm.
There is no prevention.
Why would I? Okay, so I'm looking forward to the day I die. What the fuck? What's the point of that? So I'm gonna be paranoid for every single plan. You can't prevent it.
DJ, exactly. You can't prevent either of them.
So plan? What? Yeah. Okay. I can. Bro, I'm gonna just enjoy my life.
Say for example, say for example, your dad says you're gonna die in a car accident.
So I'm gonna just be flaccid to the day I die. Fuck that, bro. I'd rather know how I die, whether it be old age, whether it be flying off a damn airplane. I don't know. Stab it. Like, listen. You
need to convince me you're arguing because it is such.
I don't. This is my own opinion. You can have your own opinion.
Okay, you can have your opinion, but it's wrong as fuck.
It's wrong.
Like I said, I'm not gonna be out there. Oh yeah. Oh, I have fucking the April till I live. And
I'd
yeah,
rather know
I'm
that.
gonna
I'd
do
rather
this
know that.
sentimental ass shit, bro. I'm gonna live my life
No
calm,
one needs to
TJ,
know.
TJ, if
bro.
someone tells me I'm dying by car accident, I'm going to subconsciously avoid every car I see.
I'd rather it be unknown because it's such a bad thing in the first place. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and just be like, oh, I need to get my bucket list down. Bro, I'ma just live normal. I'ma know how I die and live
You need to get your
normally.
bucket list down regardless.
How
I'm
would
not
you
doing
live
my
normally
bucket
if
list,
you know
bro.
how you're gonna die?
I'm not doing my bucket. I'm gonna live same way. The same way. If I waste a day tomorrow, I can waste a day tomorrow. That means I'm gonna have to make the most of the time I have. Imagine I had a month. I'm just gonna have to be like, oh shit, I have this to do, I have that to do. No. And I'm stacking up all these sort of thoughts and problems rather than just like living normally and then just dying.
Say, for
Same.
example,
This
you see
guy.
your death be on that bed right now, yeah. and the
Calm.
roof collapses.
I die in this bed. Rather
You're
than
gonna
that.
go to sleep normally.
Yes,
You're done.
I will
bro.
go
You're
to
done.
bed.
You're done. You're
And
done.
then
You're done.
and then
You're
if I
done.
wake up,
You're
calm, bro. It's rather than dying to like being stuck in an.
every night you're in bed, you're gonna be thinking about, hopefully I wake up tomorrow.
I wake up tomorrow.
That's fine, bro.
Hopefully
Bro,
the-
people die in their
roof-
sleep anyway.
The roof creaks
At least
slightly.
I know when,
Okay.
so I can at least
Regardless,
plan my life
it's my
accordingly.
opinion. You lot can have your own opinion.
Fair, have your opinion.
Who gives a
Have
shit?
your
Expression.
opinion. It's
Wrong.
our opinion.
It's wrong opinion. Okay, niggas. You lot
You're
can
10.
know how you die, and you lot can
Bye-bye.
know when you.
Bye.
You lot can know when you die and be paranoid for the rest of your life. Calm.
All
It
right,
doesn't matter.
last one. Would you rather burn to death or drown to death?
Burn.
Fuck.
Burn.
Nah.
I'm
Wrong.
trying to think which one's quicker. One of them you die by carbon monoxide poisoning fast, so I say burn. Drowning, your lungs fill up, your brain still stays active for 15 minutes.
Let's
Yeah,
assume. Let's assume it's not in a building. Let's assume you're burnt at a stake.
Burn.
So my skin has to go, the layer of nerves have to go, my flesh
Your eyes will go
goes,
first, apparently.
pain receptors, eyes burn. Fudge.
I'm thinking drowning. I can't lie to you.
I'm thinking, kind of thinking drowning, but then I'm thinking not being able to take in air, your lungs inflating with fucking liquid.
I'd rather do that.
Not being active for 15 minutes. How fast does it take you to die by burning? I'm not searching it up.
Bro, I know that's gonna take a minute, and you're feeling everything
How
through
hot
that.
is
Bro.
it?
I think,
Are we talking blue fire? Or are we talking
let's
normal
assume
roast?
one where it's like we could equate it to drowning. Let's just not assume you're just gonna go
Oh, so
up
it's
in a
all
puff.
the same speed. Fucking hell.
Yeah, so
It's the
basically,
same
would you-
speed. Then what's the point? I might as well drown.
Drowning. I'm drowning then. I'm not having my skin rip off like that. That's disgusting.
You know, apparently, when you burn to like people that burn to death in the building, the last thing that goes is their hearing.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
So say you're burning in the building,
So you can
What's-
hear
so you can hear your comrade screaming.
burning.
Yeah.
You can hear the sizzle of your skin.
Your eyes melt. I
Your
think it's
eyes
like your
melt.
eyes melt first, and then
Yeah.
I know like your hearing goes last.
Well, that's nice.
I'm gonna
Fudging
say my
hell.
final piece. How you feel about paying for the first date? I'm gonna just skip everything else I had to say. How you pay? I'm gonna just,
How I feel paid for the first date. Oh God. I'll give you my opinion.
TJ, say your piece first. TJ, say your
Say
piece
your
first.
piece first, TJ.
Because I know you're gonna give some haphazard ass opinion.
Yeah, talk.
I want to hear you.
No. 2v1. We want to hear your opinion.
Yeah.
Invalid. I brought the question. I brought the
Okay,
question.
I'll
you
give
lot
my
say it.
opinion. I'll give my opinion, and I'm gonna start off by saying, yeah. Honest to God, yeah.
Yeah.
If it was a different scenario, I'd probably say I wouldn't mind paying for the date first, right? Depending, like if it was a different landscape we lived in, I would say I don't mind, yeah. I feel like as long as I feel that there's an equal exchange in the relationship. Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. Yeah. If we're at the, let's say, dinner table, things go well, we're at the bar, whatnot, and bill comes and you offer to pay, yeah, then I don't mind paying, yeah, because even the gesture that you offered to pay, I'm like, cool. At least you know money don't grow on trees at the end of the day, right?
Mm.
Because it's not like we're out here being millionaires or whatnot. And even still, as someone else said, you should be able to pay for your own food, right? You shouldn't go on a date and be like, this man is free food to me. I'm going on this nice date to be getting
Some
paid.
people think like that, though. So.
Some people think like that, and you know what? Fair enough. That's
bottle
your
you over
opinion.
the head.
People are like, oh, chivalry is dead. No, guys don't pay for it. It's like, bro, whatever, innit? Yeah. Everyone's wrong. Everyone's right. Whatever you want to say. In my personal opinion, yeah, because I've never actually gone on a first date besides one time. Now there was one time in my life.
Oh, you mean like
that one time at Gaucho's, I paid like $150 for that dumb woman, and it's like, bro, never again. And the thing is, after that, every other first date I've been on, I have never been in a position where I had to actually pay for the date, like pay for the whole date. It's always been with someone who has insisted, and like, do you know when you're not going to argue with someone? They've always insisted, nah, I'll like you buy the first drinks, I'll buy the second one, or no, if you're buying that, I'll buy that, or let's half it. I've never had a situation where they've like been like, oh no, if you want to pay for it, pay for it. They insist on paying for it because maybe it's a difference between someone who's working and someone who's not working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I know it costs money to go on these dates. It's not free. Let's half it kind of thing. Like, I guess if you're making a lot of money, then you don't care, right? But when you're at that interval point, it's different. But you know, people got their opinion. Everyone's wrong to someone, everyone's right to someone. The Bill, what are your thoughts?
I hate the quote "chivalry is dead."
Yeah.
Only because the same people that use that quote go on a date with no money in their pocket. That's not chivalry. That's called scam.
Big facts.
Anyway,
that's called scam. That's not chivalrous.
I don't know if you lot heard, but there was like this situation where this woman went out with the intention of going out on a date. They had the date, the guy paid, and then she was like, "Oh, you know what? My kids are gonna be hungry when I get home. Let's go McDonald's real quick." And they expected the man to pay, and then obviously it ended up being a whole kerfuffle. So I thought that situation was crazy, basically. But yeah, continue though.
So you go on a date with Gauchos with no money. And then you also drag this man to McDonald's saying, I need to pay for my kids. And also have no money for that.
Yeah. Brain dead.
Priorities are so wrong.
Your priorities are so wrong because your kids are hungry, but you're out on a date.
Facts. Who they with? Who's not feeding them?
Hey, where the father? Why is the father not paying for the McDonald's, bro? Fuck, like
what?
Yeah. Like, why is the father? As you said, Nabil, the priorities are fucked. They're twisted.
Yeah.
Oh no, bro. Some people shouldn't have kids, bro. Out with man when you've got kids at home that are hungry.
Facts.
Hungry kids. But you're
and then you're on a date
and laughing and jovial. Oh, stop it.
But
bro.
the thing is, I'm thinking about this could obviously go both ways, isn't it? Whereas, like,
yeah.
Imagine you're a woman and you're having to pay for the first date. Not that that's an issue, but more of just like it kind of sets in stone the kind of dynamic of the relationship.
The dynamic that's going on right now. Yeah.
Because obviously then it's more of just like if there's no effort, if it's not like 50-50, it's kind of just like, oh, it kind of is leaned to either side, if that makes sense. Oh, the man's paying for it, so he kind of controls the relationship in terms of obviously, I would say in that state where you're on the first date, it's more of a transactional relationship with like, oh, what am I getting out of this for paying for the first date? Whether it be obviously getting like sex at the end of the night, or you know they're progressing into something more serious. What's that?
You fancy prostitute, if you ask me. You're just a prostitute with extra steps.
yeah, basically, yeah.
Literally, but then obviously that's the case, because obviously a lot of times that is kind of
Because, bro, that's what someone would think. They're like, oh, like, here's the thing, bro. You shouldn't be doing sex on the first date.
I think you
Personal,
can, but
personal opinion.
like,
You can, right?
yeah,
But like,
It depends
it
what you're
should
looking
be a
for.
first date. It depends what you're
yeah.
looking for, right? Like, if you're
True.
actually for a long relationship, you're trying to get to know them. Just go there and get to know them, bro. You don't need to be going to a fucking. What do people always say in fucking America? What's that place that everyone says Cheesecake Factory? Is Cheesecake
Uh,
Factory our version of Nando's? I
I
would
mean,
like to
Bro,
think
ain't
so.
it desserts and Cheesecake Factory? Let me
No,
Google it.
Cheesecake Factory sell like everything, I think. They sell nachos, they sell everything.
I
But
ain't going to no place called Cheesecake Factory and
personal
expecting
opinion,
chicken.
if I'm just getting to know someone, and let's say, yeah, no. If it's a first date,
yeah,
like if you're just meeting them, saying hi, like and seeing if the vibe is there, it could be a quick. You can go for drinks with them. It doesn't need to be crazy expensive, right? And if that's something that you feel like you can pay for it, right? But I just feel like it should. I don't want to say it should be half half. It depends, but I feel like half half is a nice midway point because it's like at the end of the day, you don't know if you're seeing this person again.
yeah.
Because a lot of people have a good poker face. TJ, what are you looking at on your phone?
This sounds nice. This sounds
But a lot of
great.
people,
Oh
yeah, but
my
a lot of
god.
people have good poker faces, so they can like act like it's a good date, and then you could come off it and be like, "Yo, I feel like that went well," and then you could be messaging them, and they're like, "I am not interested."
Yeah.
And not that you want. Let's say you wanted to get a relationship out of it, you just spent 120. Good job, you paid yourself. You played yourself, right? Like 120 in the drain. So that's one reason why. Yes, it should be half half because it should be a case of I'm not out here thinking, am I wasting my money or a portion of my paycheck on this date that's gonna go nowhere? Because you don't know until you meet them. You might see them yourself and be like, mm, no energy, no vibes, right?
Yeah.
So, it's is what it is. You're gonna have them stupid men in the background who are gonna be like, oh, but I pay for every date. It's like, how many of them are you in a relationship with? Okay, bro. How much money you spent? Okay, bro. Good job, my guy. Like,
I think
you
it's
just food
I
bank.
think it's
You're a
like
food bank at that
interesting
point.
because the point that TJ made of like it now creates a dynamic, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it
Oh,
does. Yeah,
if you pay for the first date and you're always paying for everything, then
they're not gonna have their wallet the next date.
yeah. But then actually no, that's the wrong way to think. I was thinking, okay, if you pay for everything, then the woman should be in like not a submissive state, but
No. That's
like
crazy.
subse-
Oh no,
no, but
it should
then
be
that's
almost
kind of
like when
like
you're in debt to someone, where it's like, okay, he paid for the first date. Let's say the second date comes around. No, it shouldn't be something that's said. That's another thing. If you have to say something to someone, that's it. It's not working out, right? But like, if the next date comes and she's like, "No, you paid for the last date. Don't worry, I've got dinner covered," and you're like, "No." And she's like, "No, you paid for last date. I got dinner covered." You're chilling. You're chilling, bro. You're chilling, right? But like,
that's an ideal situation. But I'm thinking,
ideal, yeah.
say for example, the guy pays for everything. The
Mm,
guy nine times out of 10, the guy's paying for everything, not just for bands. 9 times out of 10, you're expecting something back, if that makes sense.
mm.
If that like whether for the woman to listen to you or to be more agreeable with you in some way, shape, or form. And obviously it's wrong to think about that. Like it shouldn't be such a transactional thing, which I'm paying for this and it should be, oh, your
I get
time
this
and
in
like
return. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. It should just be, oh, like this is why I like, oh, everything gets divided 50-50 because there's nothing in return. And it's now both of us are from like an equal footing saying, oh, we actually enjoyed the time. There's no you're in debt to me and I expect something back, if that makes sense. Do you see
But
what I'm saying?
I feel like here's a case when you like, for instance, I've never gone through that terrible, like that kind of terrible experience. So when you've never gone through it, it's like those women don't exist to you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Those women that go out there and scam your ass for no reason, to me, don't exist because those aren't the women I kind of choose.
Yeah.
And it's like at the end of the day, your first date is your first date. You're getting to know them. You're not getting to know their wallet. If you enjoy time with them, that's it. If you go bowling, bro, it doesn't matter the cost of bowling don't cost that much. But do something where you man can sit down there and chat to each other and get to know if there's a vibe. If there's no vibe, you can't communicate in person. It doesn't matter how much money you spend on this woman or how much money you spend on this man, bro. It's a done deal. You don't feel the energy, you don't feel the spark. That's it.
Yeah.
To think that you need to be going somewhere and spending hundreds on lobster and crazy foods, when you've just met them is, I can't lie, those kind of dates you spend on someone that you've been in a relationship with, like my previous girl, where it's like you've been in a relationship with this person for like how long? Now I can go out and spend money on you. Now I
What do
can
you
go
think,
out and do
TJ?
this and that for you. But like TJ, what's your opinion? You look like you're sleeping, my guy.
I would say I don't mind, only
The
if
what?
there's in terms of paying for a first date, as long as I'm meeting them again. If I ain't, obviously 50-50. I feel like that's kind
But
of
then,
like
how could you
standard.
guarantee that?
It's the vibes you get, right? Energy you
To
get,
be
right?
honest, it's just you have to be straight up when you're talking about these things. Honestly, I mean, I haven't been on a first date, to be honest. To be truthful, so I don't obviously know from experience what I'm thinking of. I have to be kind of transparent, like, oh yeah, like, or kind of understand if I'm meeting them again, because obviously from my perspective, if it went well, you'd be like, oh yeah, when are we doing our next date at the dinner table type shit. But damn, that kind of woke me up. So just kind of thinking about this.
You were sleeping.
I was a little bit. But yeah, it's more. It literally just depends. I literally have to be transparent and be like, oh yeah, like, how are we doing this again? Seeing the vibes and all that sort of stuff. If not, then I'm kind of just like, yeah, let's get like a separate check type shit. I got my mojito. You know what I'm saying? I'm just dipping and diving, because I'm not gonna lie, paying for two people is painful, low key. It hurts.
It is.
Genuinely, it's like you have to keep afloat for yourself plus another person. It drains so much quicker. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'd just rather not. Yeah.
No. How would you?
So
with that, should we call it a day? It's been an hour and 6 minutes to be exact.
Yeah.
So
it's a late night pod,
late night pods. But guys, this episode, I don't know, episode 6. Episode 6. So
it's the 1st of March. Well, was 1st of March, now the 2nd of March.
So this will be coming out today, 2nd of March, and we will see you guys 9th. They'll be whispering in people's ears for ASMR. Oh yeah, we'll be seeing you guys 9th
Change
of
the
March.
content type shit.
Subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff below. Share.
Yep.
I'm never begging another man to subscribe. That's crazy, bro.
I'm begging another man
to subscribe. Please.
Please.
Unsubscribe for that.
Please. And we'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Toodles.